Good Sunday morning, everybody. Happy Easter, happy Passover, and for those who don't celebrate, good Sunday morning, everybody. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll, it's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us get together and we jump up and down on this thing we imagine as the web of creation. In our mind's eye, we sing and dance in harmony with all that is, and thus create a time stream for that all that is. So in the past, we have these two holidays that are all about, well, to a certain extent, releasing pain and looking forward to a new path. And this month, as we started out, we just had a portal energy of 4-4, which when you blend those two together, you come up with an 8, which is infinity, angelic number of what is, it's a rebirth number. But I've been hearing a lot of the collective energy is feeling so much pain. And people in this viewing are so tuned in to the collective energies. And so we feel the joy of others. We feel the sorrow of others. We feel the pain of others. And right now, there is so much to feel. And it becomes a little overbearing. We become overloaded with a myriad of different feelings. And in this time, it feels like we need to figure out which feelings are ours to deal with and which feelings are not ours. Because if it becomes a paralysis issue for us, then we can't move forward. We can't jump up and down as we want to on this web of creation. We can't do anything but lay down. So one of the analogies that I heard was floating in a pool of water. And as we decide, I need to figure out how to stay on top of the surface. And for us scuba divers, we're going, hell, I'll drop down. I'm good with that. But for the rest of us, as we stay on top of the water, we're figuring out how to tread water. And soon, instead of treading water, we're going to be swimming through the water. So there is an action that is coming as soon as we can release some of the burden that is not ours to carry. And that's exciting. A lot of times we'll see, if we go back into history, a lot of cyclical things in nature. We are not in such a unique time that this has not happened to humanity before. But every time it happens, we learn something from it. And we feel a lot of times that it's one step forward, 2 steps back. And so if we just put this in perspective, somebody had to deal with that to come up with that saying. So this is not the first time that we've dealt with 1 step forward, 2 step backs. But it feels like it's going to be a little different. It feels like it's going to be, once we figure out how to stop doing that back step, that we'll be taking 2 steps forward, maybe 1 step back. So the spread that I wanted to look at today was what is holding us back, what is allowing us to tread water. This is the Healing Waters deck. And then this deck, the Wicked Moon Tarot, which isn't wicked at all. It's tricky because I thought it was going to be dark like the True Black deck, which is not dark either. But it's light and it's got fairies and elementals in it. So this is the path forward once we let go of some of the things that we're hanging on to. So if you want to choose to play along, you can pick 1, 2, 3. You can pick, a diagonal, however you want to play it as your cards or just the general reading. So what is holding us back? What is the pain that is like keeping us kind of stuck? Well, moon. We just had a full moon. We just had all these secrets being revealed. And we think we're on the right time frame. Yes, secrets are going to be revealed. Time stream, I should say. Things are being revealed. Things are moving forward. We got this. There it is. Secrets coming to light so that we can change and not do these horrific things again. So we're on the right path. But with this path, there's always a shift in time streams. So like the one movie line from Field of Dreams. Yeah, and watch out for the one in your ear. That's what I hear with that. Moving down, we got the Ten of Swords. How is it that we are feeling like we're being stuck in the back at every turn? There isn't any one forward step. There's no forward steps. It feels like a lot of times. But look at this. You have this beautiful bird on the top of that sword. And we forget that we have that. We forget that whether that's the sunset or the sunrise. This looks like a bird of peace. So even with all of this stabbed in the back, these swords in the ground, focus on the one thing that you can focus on. Find the gratitude in the one thing you can find gratitude. And the next, we got bonus cards. What's holding us back? Okay, we think we have the truth. We think we got it. It's fiery. It's hot. It pierces this laurel wreath. It's going to fix everything. However, wow, these cards really stick. No wonder I got 3 out of this. We have the Knight of Swords. He's kind of cutting things up. He's slicing and dicing. So this is kind of good. This is like, yeah, okay, we got this. Let's pay attention to the slice and dice. Let's pay attention to the truth. And what does it do? Makes us sick. It's the Four of Swords. All this truth seeking that we're getting, charging in with 2 swords blazing, we're cutting things up to find the truth. It's making us sick. We're being stabbed in the back. The secrets are not helping. That's what I get with this. I'd love to hear your comments on it. Let's see what we get with the water. With the water, we get King Tide. There's plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Well, not if you listen over here to some of the news. We don't have it. Hmm. King tide. So when I think of the king tide, it comes in way higher than normal tides. Moon tides. Very cool. Thank you. And the king tide will wash away a lot of things, will bring to the shore a lot of things that sometimes can be gems. Out here in the Central Coast, we get a lot of sea glass. And it's just from broken bottles. And it's so beautiful. So sometimes our broken world can shift with a king tide and present us with plenty, prosperity, different multifaceted sea glass pieces. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And as we move forward, we get the ripple effect, part of something bigger. The details are taken care of. Well, thank you for the details being taken care of, because I can't do it. How is this going to fix itself? How are we going to, what are we doing? Don't worry about it. It's the ripple effect. Get on the web, vibrate to harmony, to peace, to love, and let that vibration, that ripple effect, flow through that web. Don't worry about the details. And then as we get the last one, and what do we find? We find the pearl. The magic, the alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. This seems so tragic, so dark. And then as we move forward with this, the healing waters that we are in as we're learning to swim, we get the pearl. Woo-hoo, I'm afraid to even throw these. Okay, let's see what we get with the Wicked Moon Tarot. Thank you. We get the sun. Happiness, full illumination, playfulness. You got all these little sunflowers around there dancing on what they perceive as the web of creation. I love it. Lion with wings. Okay. That's an angel. Okay, sorry. Squirrel moment. Angel moment. So here we have the Seven of Swords. Wow. I thought things were all sunny. Now we have a theft. The seven, the spy in the camp. Someone sneaking in and taking the defenses. But in this deck, it looks like this sword carrier is dropping swords in the water to be healed, to be cleansed. It's not a sword for destruction. Maybe it's a sword for, maybe they're going to turn them into tools of like knives or machetes, that type of thing. And we have somebody bringing in another sword. Clean this one. It's a little stretch from what the traditional Seven of Swords is all about. But if you look at this card, the artwork is not traditional at all. And the last card we get, the Nine of Wands. Interesting. This image is so fascinating to me. So this woman who is dressed in dark, to me as a witch, she has a broom. She's Glenda, the good witch, getting her messages from Crow, looks like. And then you have another woman who is listening to the earth. So it feels like in this time, as we are jumping up and down and singing and dancing on this web of creation, there are going to be things that want to pull us off of our true intention, pulling us off of our dance and our song. And when that happens, it's important to listen to our intuition and listen to the earth, drop into the earth. Listen to a gourd versus news. That sounds perfect. All right, you guys. We're in challenging times, but we're going from grit to grace. We have the ripple effect that is coming in. Don't worry about the details. Pay attention to the sea glass that's in our lives. It's not sharp, it's smooth. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here on this Sunday with Spirit. Enjoy your holidays however you celebrate. And if you do, again, if you do not celebrate the traditional holidays, celebrate the moment. Thanks again for watching. Peace and love.